Hi guys, welcome to CSAT 2025. My name is Abhilasha and I'll be taking you through another reading comprehension. Over the last few sessions, we've discussed so many passages. हम इतने सारे passages discuss कर चुके हैं, and I hope you are taking advantage of these. Now, when we are looking at CSAT, guys, there are a couple of things that we must keep in mind. Number one is that the test number of questions in CSAT are 27 to 28, right, over about 15 to 16 passages. Of this, a few passages are single questions, some are two questions, some are even three questions. So you must be used to reading from 150 words to 250 words for every passage. Also, because so many questions have to be attempted, speed becomes very, very important. So get into the habit of speed reading. Also, because so many passages there, the topics are very varied. And therefore, if anyone is really preparing for CSAT, then you must get used to varying reading and read the different material every day so that you get used to reading multiple passages. For this, of course, the newspaper is the best way of preparation, but that cannot be the only way. So, therefore, you keep reading. All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to this session. I hope you've all joined in. That was some gyan that I was just giving out. My name is Abhilasha. I hope you are able to see me and hear me. Am I audible and visible? Can you quickly do a sound check and a video check? Also, guys, because the session has already started, can you also share it with your friends, those who are writing the test? So share, also like the session. You know, I love the likes, of course, and also subscribe to the session, because if you haven't subscribed yet, the thing is that you will not be able to participate in the chat, and that is something that I do want you to do. So please remember to hit share, like, share, subscribe, all of that. I hope I'm audible and visible. Let's get this show on the road. Here is your, I've got two passages for you. I'm going to just let you read the first one, then we'll do the three questions. Second passage, again, we'll do the three questions. Of course, it will be speedy, because that's what we are focusing on, how to improve your reading speed to match the exam. Okay. All right, here you are, your first passage. Take a minute and then I will discuss it with you. All right, let's try reading this passage together and understanding it. Okay, if you need more time, you can pause the video. So, this passage is about AI, and it says AI is increasingly influencing, increasingly it's various aspects of human life, from decision making in healthcare to financial markets and even governance. While AI offers immense benefits, such as improving efficiency and reducing human error, it also presents ethical challenges. So that's a problem. Okay. You're improving efficiency, you're reducing human error, but you're also having ethical challenges. And what is the first and the main concern? It is the potential for bias in the AI algorithm. That means it can, the decision making done by the AI algorithm can be biased. That means it can favor certain sort of data. AI systems learn from existing data, so it may contain historical biases, leading to discriminatory outcomes. So that can be a problem. For example, if the hiring algorithm is trained on data that reflects past gender discrimination, so it was earlier hiring more men or more women accordingly, then there may just be a problem in the new data. It may just inadvertently, means accidentally, favor male candidates over equally qualified female candidates. The second ethical issue is accountability. Who's going to be accountable? When an AI system makes a decision, who's responsible if the decision is incorrect? Will it be you, me? Who? We are not part of the decision. Now, unlike human decision makers, AI doesn't have morality, moral reasoning inbuilt in it. So it is difficult to assign liability. Who's going to be responsible? Addressing these challenges requires a combination of regulatory oversight, transparent AI development, and ongoing ethical discourse to ensure AI benefits society without reinforcing inequality. So you want to benefit society, but you don't want the inequalities to be there. All right, what is the primary concern? Please understand the passage. The question very clearly says primary concern, and we know that the primary concern was a potential for bias. Do you see that? And therefore, A, which says AI lacks the capability to process data efficiency, would be incorrect. We don't have any capability issues. AI may reinforce historical discrimination present in training data. That's correct. AI makes decisions that are always more accurate. We don't know if they're always more accurate. Eliminate. AI does not require human intervention in decision making. Well, that's also incorrect. It does require in case of morality and all. So the primary concern here was potential for bias, and that's why correct answer here, guys, will be option number B. Okay, I hope you got that. Let's look at the next question. This question again, you can pause the video, view the passage, read it, look at the question, and then do it. Why is accountability in AI decision making a challenge? And we have said that another ethical issue is accountability. So that is a problem. The problem is that who's going to be responsible if something goes wrong? There is no accountability. You cannot assign liability. And that's why there is a problem. So AI cannot be programmed to make complex decisions is incorrect. AI lacks moral reasoning, making it difficult to assign responsibility. Yes, that is the thing that we're talking about. AI systems are incapable of making independent decisions is incorrect. AI decisions are always accurate. No, they're always accurate is too strong, right? So accountability is not a problem. Well, it is a problem. The passage has said that. So can we take this to be our answer? No. So answer will be, of course, B. Let's look at the third question for this set. What can help address the ethical challenges of AI? So what will help you solve these ethical challenges? Again, the passage has said this. It comes up with addressing these challenges requires what? A combination of regulatory oversight, transparent AI development, and ongoing ethical discourse. So these three things have to be there. So if you eliminate AI use, will that help address the challenges? No. You allow AI to function without human oversight will be absolutely incorrect. So implementing regulatory oversight and transparent development works. Ignoring ethical concern, then you have totally shot down the premise of the passage. So therefore, D is incorrect. All right, I hope you got this. So how many of you got all three questions right? You can put this down in the chat box. 1, 2, or 3. What questions were correct for you? Let's go to the second passage. We'll take a moment, read it, and then try and discuss the questions here. Okay. All right. I hope you've been able to read. I gave you a minute. Let's read the passage together. I will also go through it. So this one says, with a global population projected to exceed 9 billion by 2050, imagine. Ensuring food security is one of the most pressing challenges of our times. Pressing means important. Traditional farming practices, which often rely on chemical fertilizers and pesticides, they're depending on these, contribute to soil degradation, water pollution, and loss of biodiversity. So that means these will not help. Sustainable agriculture, which promotes environmentally friendly farming methods, is increasingly seen as the solution to long term food security. So the traditional farming practices have to go, sustainable agriculture has to come in. One key aspect of sustainable agriculture is crop diversification. You need to diversify. By cultivating a variety of crops instead of monocultures, farmers can improve soil fertility, reduce pest outbreaks, and enhance resilience to climate change. Additionally, organic farming methods such as composting and natural pest control can help reduce the ecological impact of agriculture while maintaining high productivity. However, transitioning to suitable farming requires initial investment and policy support, as farmers need incentives and education to adopt these methods. So that's your passage. It is talking about how sustainable farming can help, but you need one, crop diversification, two, organic farming, and the third problem is that if you transition to sustainable agriculture, it's not going to be that easy, right? Because there will be a lot of investment that will be required, there will be a lot of policy support that will be required, a lot of incentives and educations will have to be pushed out. So those things are important. Okay, now what is the one major disadvantage of traditional farming methods? Let's take a moment, read it, and understand. It leads to soil degradation and environmental harm. It enhances biodiversity and ecosystem. It doesn't enhance ecosystem stability or biodiversity, so that's incorrect. Look at C. It reduces pollution and ensures food security. It reduces pollution is a problem, so no, not C. It is more efficient and sustainable. The problem is it is not sustainable, so therefore D is incorrect. So the best answer here will be option number A. I hope you got that. Let's look at the next question. How does crop diversification benefit agriculture? So if we have crop diversification, does it really help? Okay. And you've said that here. One of the key aspects of sustainable agriculture is crop diversification. So instead of having monoculture, you improve soil fertility, pest outbreaks can be reduced. You can make your crop more resilient to climate change by cultivating a variety of crops. So therefore, let's take a look. It reduces soil fertility and increases reliance on pesticides is incorrect. It minimizes pest outbreaks. Yes. It improves climate resilience. Yes. So absolutely 2 is a good choice. It discourages the adoption. No, it encourages the adoption of organic farming methods. So it's not C. It leads to monoculture farming. No, it is actually drawing you away from monoculture farming. So therefore not D. So here the best answer for us will be option number B. Okay, I hope you got that. Let's look at the third one. What is the challenge in adopting sustainable agriculture? What's the challenge if you have to adopt to sustainable agriculture? Initial investment, policy support, incentive, education, all of that. So lack of policy support and initial investment could be a challenge. Farmers' preference for organic farming is not a challenge, or it would be something that would help. The high productivity of traditional farming is not a challenge in sustainable agriculture, so no. Elimination of pest in diverse cropping systems. If you have diverse cropping system and pest elimination is happening for each one, then there is really no problem. So therefore, it can't be D. So we come back to option A and we say, okay, so here is something that's a challenge in adopting sustainable agriculture. So correct answer, option number A. All right, guys, I hope these questions are clear. We are starting with another series where I will be covering some past year papers also for you. So I hope you will join in these sessions and you will come in and do as much as possible. If you have any questions, just now feel free to ask. I'm available. Otherwise, of course, thank you so much for joining in. Remember to hit like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next week, same time, same place. Adios, my amigos. Hasta la vista.